Hello guys, Zetron here. Today I will be discussing vehicle responsiveness and vehicle combat in various different open world games. Now before I start, I have some quick opinions on some games I couldn't catch footage of. Just don't get mad with me if you don't agree with them. First off, we have GTA Online. GTA Online's driving model is very simple and easy to work with, which makes it some of the best. But its vehicular balance and vehicle combat balance is absolutely horrible. GTA 4. With GTA 4's interesting handling model and its great vehicular combat, they both really complement each other, and it almost makes a perfect match made in heaven. Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2 did not have the best handling model, like at all, in the whole series. But being able to shoot out of your vehicle now along with hacking made for great vehicular escapes. Watch Dogs Legion. This game improves on Watch Dogs 2, especially with the handling model, making it very fun to manipulate the environment around you to stop pursuers. And last but not least, Saints Row 3. This is foreshadowing, but it's just a worse version of Saints Row 2 and it just wasn't worth it. Plus, the game's simply just way too wacky, to be honest. Now that I've gotten those out of the way, it's time to talk about Crackdown 1 and 2. Now, hear me out. Crackdown offers a lackluster experience other than the big rig, the supercar, the ATV, the truck, the tank are all fun when you're able to climb up walls or plow through vehicles, scoop them right up, or just hop over them entirely. But everything else is so dull and boring in comparison. Peacekeeper vehicles are a decent middle ground, along with other gang vehicles. Yet most civilian vehicles in the game just do not offer the same caliber. Some of the higher end cars are able to make nice 90-degree snaps to the left or right. But that's it. They're not that fast. They could just snap left and right. That's it. If you regularly turn them, they will understeer like crazy. Vehicular combat, though, is not any better. It doesn't matter how much mayhem or chaos you spread, it always seems like the Peacekeepers, the Cell, Las Muertos, Shy-Gen, or the Volk lack the inability to be able to chase you and offer you a fight down the road. This creates the scenario where you're in a tank, you shoot them, and they do nothing to chase you. All they do is try and destroy your tank with small arms fire. Or they slow down their car and they start cruising with regular traffic. Crackdown did a lot of new things when it got played in the free roam industry, but driving was nowhere near up to snuff in this game. It was so horrible, in fact, I could compare it to Saints Row 2. Out of all the great things in this game, driving was an afterthought. Whether it be the Superior or the Cosmos. Every single vehicle feels like it turns like a dinghy in the middle of an ocean storm and tops out at a go-kart's top speed. Vehicular combat isn't any better. I mean, seriously, it takes me like what feels 5 minutes to laser this cop in the head. Now, Saints Row 2 isn't all that bad, especially if you have a friend to hang out the window and take out any pursuers, but it's definitely nowhere near the best. Not even good in my regards. Just Cause 2, on the other hand, takes me out of my Jeff rage and it makes me happy again. Vehicles feel correctly fast, they're violent when they crash, and they turn just right. And vehicle combat is made so satisfying. I mean, even the developers said themselves, they've altered the gravity and friction of the cars so when they explode, they look more movie-like, and it makes you feel oh so good. When helicopters end up getting shot down, they don't immediately explode and just straight fall to the ground. They end up bursting in a fireball and spinning down to the ground. Just Cause 2's vehicular experience is just great overall. Now, Watch Dogs simply just wowed me a little bit with how aggressive the police AI are and how you're able to interact with the environment to be able to escape chases. You're able to bait police into parking lots and then close the gate right on them so they can't chase you anymore. And with stuff like this in mind, Watch Dogs doesn't want you to be the fastest, it wants you to be the most strategic when it comes to these chases. This allows players to make serious combos where they're able to, say, shunt a officer and then close a gate on them, or even use little exploding pads in the ground to absolutely destroy their vehicles. Cars do end up feeling deeply responsive in this game, and I don't know what they did to mess it up in Watch Dogs 2. But there also lies a problem that some players just aren't very strategic. All they know how to do is drive fast. But hey, that might not be a problem after all. Next up, we have sleeping dogs. Who knew it could be so much fun jumping from car to car in Hong Kong, or shooting out the Hong Kong police tires? Sleeping Dogs offers a bunch of combat utility when it comes to taking out pursuers. Vehicular combat, and it makes for some very great, aggressive, and strategic plays against the police. Most cars feel really good to drive, with some of them being understandably a little bit weak around corners. But bikes are so not good. I don't know who at United Front thought it was a good idea to have these bikes bounce like ping pong balls off of every little thing on the map, but it's horrible. It really makes racing in this game a sour experience, especially when sometimes you can bounce off of opponents. Now last but not least, we have Ghost Recon Wildlands. Ghost Recon Wildlands driving model is some of the worst I've seen in recent memory. I mean, it's horrible. I've gotten used to it, but to anybody who's new at driving, this is so slidey. It's so uncontrollable at times. It's horrible. Vehicular combat is lackluster at most. You don't get to shoot. All you get to do is ram into other vehicles. And you just gotta hope that your vehicle isn't destroyed by the time that happens. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands could have offered more if it let AI drive for you and you shoot. But it just ended up being a missed opportunity. Wow, that was actually pretty short, but I never really realized how many of these free roam games differentiate when it comes to their combat and how some of them are really similar. But I have fun for I have fun making this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later.